Okay, so this video is to demonstrate or show you how the trend categories work. So the primary trend, the minor trend, and the secondary trend. And ordinarily, something I could draw with this. Okay, this is a 4 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame. So I could work with this now, okay, and have this drawn, because once the trend line can connect two or more um, buttons upside towards the right, then you have an uptrend in place. So this is an uptrend, and you can see the open positions are all buy positions. Now if you check the manual, the reports on this, you will find out that I took this while I drew the trend lines while the trade was on. Okay, so you could check that and confirm that. Okay, now, but then I didn't bring in the trade, but you could have seen these lines. Now the next thing to do, and this trade has been on since yesterday. Okay, now I would also draw an upward channel. So this time around I will find a meeting point. Okay, there's nothing perfect about this. You just find something that will work for you. Okay, now I pick it from here. Okay, let's take it from here. I take it from here. Okay, um, okay, good. Now based on this now, from here, based on the move from on this 13th of May. Okay, you can see the dates here. All right, based on this move from here, the bottom, if I could have even started here, but I pick it from here. Okay, all the way moved up here. This is the primary trend, and a lot of people may miss this. Okay, a lot of people may miss this. So there are some that may just draw, you know what, you when you do A, B, C, zigzag. If I introduce this zigzag indicator here, you will see what I mean. Let's see, zigzag indicator. Okay, template. All right, zigzag. Custom indicators. Okay, good. Now zigzag is somewhere down here. All right. So if you bring a zigzag here now, you will see. You can see the beginning here. So now in this case, now this zigzag is even helping me with the drawing. You see that me I connected it, but zigzag connected here. But this zigzag will not help me with what I want to achieve. You can see from here now. So, but me I pick it here. The reason I picked here is this. So it's done all the way here. By the time it came back here, one might still miss it, except you draw other smaller trend lines in between. But then here, okay, could serve as the minor move down from here. Okay, and then it picked up again. You might still miss it or join it, because if you have seen this, you could join this. This is a minor move. Okay, now again too, you see here from here to down. So this is now another minor move. So this is a secondary move up here. This is a minor move, which is what we call minor trend. So here is the secondary picking up from here. Then another minor move down here. So this is now where I could pick up from secondary trend. By the time I see this formation, this piercing line on this one could enter and run with it all the way. Okay, so that's for the primary trend. Now, so if I now want to use this, I can use this and actually draw a downtrend line. Okay, okay, I can also use this to draw that's channels will come into play here now. Okay, so this is a channel, that's the minor trend, a minor trend channel here. Okay, now you can now pick up from here up and continue. So uh, secondary trend traders, who come in, who must have missed the primary move here, could then enter on this place. Okay, so that's it. But then there's another thing I could do, another tool I could use, which is an automated tool. And that tool I could use an automated tool, and that's sorry. Let's quickly. Let me go here. Where's okay? I could delete this. Let me delete it directly. Now what I could do is to go to objects list and quickly delete all of these. Just delete. Oh, okay, good. Now I will now come here and bring under, there's a custom indicator SF trend lines. I can bring this is it. Okay, so here is it, SF trend lines. um what did I bring it? Okay, that's not it. SF trend lines is SF trend lines here. Good. So now this is the up channel here now that I wanted to create. Okay, so you can see the move there. Okay, so good. This is an up channel, and now let's just switch time frames a little so that we can now get the. If you now come to 1 hour, you can see on 1 hour is a channel, it's a sideways channel that is drawn on this broad this thing. But then let's put it back to here. Now you can see here now. Now in here you can see this is 1 hour, that 1 hour time frame. Okay, now if you now come to 15 minutes or 30 minutes, you see that the channel has been broken here. Okay, so it's headed up here. Okay, now we can now go to 15 minutes. Good. Okay, now let's return it to daily. Now on the daily time frame, now see the things happening. You see that this is an up channel, up trend line going up, forming an up channel, and then there are other lines in between. But then you can look at the moves here. Look at this one now, this one in between, this one in the middle. This is this one in the middle. This is something going against the major trend line. Okay, so now you can see that in here now, these things have given you the move up. So you too can now begin to plot. For example, now you can draw here. Sometimes it could even show you, but then you can draw here now. You can draw your move here. You can see, so this gives you a place to make your entry. You can see once it returns back to this base, it gives you, so minor trend, secondary trend, primary trend from here, minor trend from here down, then secondary trend up here. Okay, from here, then went up here, encountered some barrier, came back again, and that minor move. So here is under secondary trend 2. So you continue that way. All right, so if you even push it back to 4 hours, the same thing could happen. You can see. So here you can begin to now look at these middle lines there. Support here is supporting the major move. So at this point here, you now need to look at the candlestick pattern formations. You see, so these are the things that can help you, that when candlesticks patterns show, you now begin to marry them with what's going on with the major trend, with the major trend. So now you need to look for opportunities to enter at the secondary trend, given the support or resistance levels in place. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and go ahead and check the rest of the videos.